Bryce Canyon last saw a solar eclipse, an annular one, about 11 years ago. That happened at sunset. This would happen just a little after sunrise, but people started pouring into the park here at Bryce Canyon long before the sun came up. Park officials had warned people that if they wanted to park their own cars, they had to show up early. By 6 o'clock, most spaces had filled up at popular viewpoints.
We got up at 3 this morning, so we were hoping to beat the crowds.
By 6:30, the first light of daybreak started to show, with people armed with cameras staking out the best spots along Bryce Canyon's rim.
I had this trip planned before I knew about the eclipse, but then when I found out about it, I thought, wow, that's a bonus. So I brought my camera gear.
Just a little after 9 a.m., the moon began its slow crawl in front of the sun. Anticipation started building. A group of astronomy students from Caltech showed up, volunteering for the Park Service. They were armed with Ritz crackers to show their version of an old eclipse viewing staple, the pinhole camera.
Ritz crackers so happen to come naturally with 7 very nice pinholes. So we bought a ton of Ritz crackers. We've been handing them out.
Just before 10:30, peak annularity, the ring of fire effect. In minutes, it was over, but it left a lasting impression on those who watched it from such an iconic Utah landscape.
We came to Bryce particularly because you could see it from a lot of locations, but Bryce is just absolutely gorgeous to see it next to the hoodoos.
Unlike anything I've seen before, it almost felt like a cloud came over the whole place by the time it hit the center.
Some left the rim viewpoints and watched from trails deep in Bryce Canyon. The park won't know how many people chose to watch from here until they examine visitor numbers in a week or so. We've been spoiled in Utah with the center path of 2 eclipses coming in the past 11 years. That streak runs out for a while. The next one won't make an appearance until 2045. That's when a total eclipse comes across much of the state. In Bryce Canyon National Park, Lincoln Graves, KUTV 2 News.